Welcome, everybody. Hello. Welcome to our next session today. It is day 14th, and let's recap what we've learned so far, and we'll wait for more participants to wait, just a few minutes. Hope you're all enjoying the sessions and having experiences that encourage you to continue these meditations with us. So yesterday we covered Nabi chakra and also covered a little bit of a void chakra, which is the area around the Nabi chakra. So today we're moving on and going higher, and we'll be covering the heart chakra, and also we'll cover the topic that is called unconditional love. It is very abstract and beautiful, and I would say very important. So let me just announce a few classic things. First of all, those who are joining us for the first time, please raise your hand or let us know in the chat. We'll assign you to a specific group where you will be guided. Also, please make sure that you have everything ready for the food soak. Don't fill it yet with water. We'll wait a little bit, but make sure you have everything, because we're gonna be doing the food soak again today. Also, one more announcement. If you want to be assigned to a breakout room afterwards, after the session, during the Q&A, please make sure to let us know as well. But we'll announce it once again. So today's sessions will be conducted by two beautiful leads for today, and let me introduce the first one. First lead for today will be Maery. Hello, Maery. Nice to see you. Maery is a visual artist specializing in abstract oil paintings, which is cool, I think. She's also a singer and songwriter and plays guitar and piano. She learned about Sahaja Yoga when she was a teen living in Ohio, and since then she's practicing Sahaja Yoga very successfully and teaching others to do the same. She lives in the same city as I live. She lives in Seattle with her husband and 3 beautiful children. Welcome, Maery. How are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm really happy to be here. Thanks.
Great. Okay, next lead for today is Tingli. She lives in Atlanta, and she has a PhD in mathematics and works in the field of cybersecurity. Wow. That's very needed nowadays. She was seeking pure love in her seeking, and she didn't find it until she met Sahaja Yoga and got to know Shri Mataji. That's very significant, I think. And she generally feels like she opened the magic box, which has infinite presence. That's so beautifully said, Tingli. Um, yeah, and most importantly, she thinks and feels that after discovering Sahaja Yoga, she really feels complete, which I absolutely agree with Tingli. Hello, Tingli. Welcome. How are you?
Hello, good.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Okay, and we have one more surprise for today. We're gonna be listening to a live music by one of our hosts, which you all know. We're gonna be listening to Kalawati today. Hello, Kalawati. How are you?
Hi everyone, I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing great. We have finally get the chance to listen to you.
Yeah, it's a privilege for me.
It's a privilege for us too, I think. So that's our beautiful team for today. So please, Mary, go ahead and uh, start the session.
Um, well, we're going to start out today with a foot soak. So hopefully everyone had a chance to get their water and salt and rinse cup and towel. So I think we'll give a couple minutes to get that so everybody can be ready at the same time. Okay, so hopefully everyone's ready, and hopefully this is not your first time and you've been enjoying foot soaking so far with this wonderful program that we're doing. So as you know already, the foot soak really amplifies our meditation. It takes care of the bottom 3 chakras specifically, so it can really clear out the Muladhara, Swadhisthana, and Nabi. And so for this kind of quick foot soak, we'll just kind of focus on those first 3 chakras, and then after that we'll move on to opening the heart chakra. So let's start out by just getting comfortable in our chairs. And let's just close our eyes for a moment to try to take stock of how we feel before we foot soak. So close your eyes and just take a few deep breaths. Nice and slow, nice and relaxing. Just notice how you feel before meditation has even started. And take one more long breath, and when you breathe out, just breathe fully out. So now let's use our hands to raise our Kundalini, just like we've been learning. So we raise it all the way up and tie a knot. The second time, tie 2 knots. And you've got your attention on the inside. You can also push down left and right as you go down. And third time, tie 3 knots. You're really tying your attention above your head. And then over and back is 1, and do this 7 times. This is called Bandhan. Now we're just going to take our left hand, hold it open, point our right hand towards the water, and just kind of recognize that this water and this salt is really going to help us, and it's for our benefit, and kind of acknowledge that by using our right hand to make a circular motion. I know I'm a little off camera, but if you just use your hand to go clockwise a few times, it just kind of recognizes that this water is going to help us. It gives it vibration, so it works even better when you do that. And then your hands are open on your lap, and go ahead and put your feet in. And this is maximum enjoyment because you're really clearing out your chakras, and you're using this knowledge of the Kundalini to really help you feel really good. So you should feel excited before you meditate, and eager to kind of clear out. So let's do this really nice movement to start out with, where we use our hands to raise our Kundalini up, cross over, and then push down and point towards the water. Just kind of let all of that negativity or imbalances just go right into the salt water. Do that 2 more times. You can also incorporate breathing in and then breathing out, and you're really kind of directing your energy to just go flush away into that foot soak water. So 1 more time. And then you're not really paying too much attention to the water. You're just kind of letting the Ida and Pingala nadis, that left and right side, go down into the water. And then finish that movement out by using your right hand to bring your Kundalini up. Let your hand hover above your head. And now just kind of remind yourself that in its simplest definition, the meditative state is just holding your attention here above the head. So when you bring your hand back down, keep your attention in that space, like a little memory of where your hand just was, just a moment ago. Close your eyes, just relax. We'll just sit quietly for a few moments, keeping our attention above our head. Now point your right hand down towards the earth. We'll use the earth element, which is represented by the salt that we're using. We'll use this earth element to clear our left side. This is also the desire power, so we can just really desire to want to meditate, and we can just say, "Dear Mother Earth, please clear my left side." Just absorb all of the imbalances from my left-hand side. You're maintaining your attention above your head, but you have that desire to clear the left side. Please take away all the self-destructive thoughts and emotions, all of the insecurities, low self-esteem, all those feelings that I'm not worthy, because I actually am worthy. I'm not guilty. Now, for those of you who are starting to feel the evidence of the vibrations on your hands, this is a good place to remember that whatever hand is on your lap with these two treatments where we're clearing the left and right side, whatever hand is on your lap, that's the one that you should be monitoring to see if it cools off. So, in fact, this left hand did, in my experience here, start to cool off, which means that the treatment's working. So it's something to look for. If you're not sure, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean it didn't happen, but it's something to monitor on your hand. The one that's on your lap, that's the easy way to remember. So see if that left side cleared out, just by your hand starting to cool off or feel like it lightened a little bit. So now let's rub our hands like this, kind of reset, and now we'll do the converse treatment where we're using the air element to clear the right side. So here we just put our left hand about shoulder height, palm facing backwards. And now our right hand is on our lap, so that's the one we're monitoring if we're going to see if the vibrations change. So here, let's just kind of sit here for a while and have that same desire to want to clear this right side. Please clear my right side of all the imbalances, all of the mental and physical overactivity, all of the anxiety and aggression and the feeling that there's never enough time to do anything. There's the thing that takes us out of being satisfied and centered, that kind of busy mind. Please clear my right side and give me pure attention so I can meditate. Give me detachment. I do nothing, you do everything. Please reduce my ego, operating from that place where I think I know everything and there's no humility. Please bring me to the center. Slow down my thoughts so I can meditate. Give me pure attention. If you are thinking right now, then just try to bring your attention above your head. You're just placing it on a shelf, like there's a shelf above your head. If it falls down, just pick it back up and put it back up there. And just tell yourself you can think about all those things that come to mind after meditation. This is a good time to be a procrastinator. Just say, I can think about that later. Right now, I want to bring my attention above my head. Okay, so now we can also kind of reset, and let's see if we can start to feel any cool breeze in the Sahasrara. So put your right hand above your head. And then bring your hand back down. And then just put your hand on your stomach area. Please give me the peace inside so I can have harmony and balance. And this is our Nabi chakra, where we feel satisfied. Please make me a satisfied person. Spiritually satisfied, so that satisfaction runs deep inside. It's just my personality that I identify with. Now, it's worthwhile to kind of work on our right nabi and our liver, because when we get pure attention and we're able to clear that area out, then we're really able to meditate in a more substantial way. So put your right hand on your right side of your stomach and just ask for pure attention for tonight. Please give me pure attention so I can meditate. And now we'll just use our hands to raise our Kundalini up the middle like this. And then we push down the Ida Pingala, point towards the water. Do that 2 more times. And also inhale, and then just exhale. And then at the end, we just bring our hand back up. See if you can feel any cool breeze. And in about, I don't know how long that was exactly, but in about 10 minutes you can feel that the foot soak has definitely worked and kind of cleared these things out. So let's wrap up the foot soak. We can all take our rinse cup and just rinse off our feet and then dry our feet. you just want to move that to the side. You can dump it later. So next, we want to start to work on the heart chakra. And the heart chakra is right here. It's a little bit where our sternum bone is, where kind of our ribs connect. And this is where, this is where all of the antibodies are created, in this kind of plexus here, in the center heart. Then we also have the left heart, so it's just a little bit to the left, and then the right heart, which is just a little bit to the right. So these three aspects of the heart chakra we'll kind of go into depth tonight about. And so when we're working on it during the meditation, we're just going to hold our hand in these kind of three different spots. The finger that's correlated with it is the two pinky fingers. So when you're meditating and you feel the right pinky, you'll feel that's the right heart telling you that it needs more nourishment or more balance. And then the left pinky is the left heart. And then if you feel both equally, then it will be the center heart. Some of the qualities of the heart are the way that we express compassion, the way we perceive compassion, the way we express confidence, the way we kind of perceive confidence in others. And when we have the awareness of our true self, then we experience the concept that is, we are the pure spirit. We're not this body. We're not this mind. Those things are temporary. And when we identify with our pure spirit, then we are identifying with our eternal self. And that is a much more profound way of kind of adjusting your mindset. So normally people think, well, I mean, people come from all different backgrounds, but before you're like spiritually led or going down this path that many of you are taking quite seriously, I mean, 21 days in a row, it's really a great challenge to really focus on this important part of nurturing your spirit and becoming more identified with that than with these temporary things. So what happens is the more that you take time to identify with your eternal side, then the more these imbalances just drop off, and you're able to kind of like see the bigger picture because you have that core inside there. Can you put the slide back up a little bit more, a little bit longer? So I also wanted to talk about the unconditional love that you can experience when you have your heart chakra opened, because when you're able to be very solid within yourself, have security within yourself, realize, you know, I'm this pure spirit, all these things, it's come and go and it's temporary, then you actually have more ability to love others and more ability to be loved, because your heart chakra's opened and you just experience love in a much different way. So in small business, there's this thing called profit motive, where you have to prove that I'm an artist, so there's this differentiation between a hobby and a business, and in order to be considered a business, you have to have a profit motive, which means that you have to have your goal as making profit and being in business, rather than just doing art for the love of it. And if you look at relationships and how other people have different motives of why they want to have a relationship with you or things like that, then you realize that there are a lot of impure relationships, or people have other motives of why they would like to interact with you. And so when you kind of release those imbalances and these, you know, nuances, then you're able to kind of have more pure relationships with other people. Then the last point on this slide is the absence of fear, because if we have fear, it's not just, oh, I'm afraid of spiders. Sometimes fear can be so deep inside that it becomes like something that governs everything that you do. So you're afraid of, giving your heart to your spouse because they could hurt you, or you're afraid of what could happen to your kids because you're living in fear. So fear kind of can infiltrate your relationships, and it can block you from experiencing a more true and open love. Some of these things you'll just kind of realize as you go and as you meditate. So let's go ahead and start the meditation set on the heart, and we'll kind of see if we can experience some of these things. So if you're not already nice and relaxed where you're sitting, then go ahead and just kind of close your eyes and take another few deep breaths and just go inside and see how you feel. If you have any tension anywhere, then that could kind of signify something to you, and so just try to notice where you have any tension and things like that. So we use our right hand to raise our energy up. Go ahead and press down the top of your head and then put your hand above your head. Put your hand back on your lap, but keep your attention where your hand just was. And it is a challenge to not think about anything and just to hold your attention up. But see it like that. See it as a challenge. And whatever thoughts come in, just push them away by saying, I can think about that later. Or you forgive all the thoughts coming in. So let's put our hand on our forehead and then put our head down a little. I forgive everything. I even forgive myself. And then put your hand back on the top of the head. Press down. And then put your hand back on your lap. A few deep breaths. If your attention is above your head, as it should be, just see if you can let it float a little higher and higher each time you breathe in and out. We'll do that for about 3 breaths. So you're just letting your attention float a little bit higher as you breathe in and out. Let's put our right hand on our left heart. I am the pure spirit. I am the eternal self. I'm not this body. I'm not this mind. I'm not my past, nor my future. I'm not my ego or superego. I am the pure spirit. Say this with full confidence. I am the pure spirit. Let your hand be heavy on this left heart so you feel this gravity, feel this presence inside. Mother Kundalini, you do all the work inside. Please clear my left heart. Help me feel the joy of the Spirit. Help me recognize that I am the pure Spirit. Please come into my left heart. So I can feel joy. The joy that doesn't depend on anything else. The joy that is just the wellspring of life. Oh, Mother Kundalini, I am the pure spirit. Please help me recognize my worth. Please help me be in awe of your creation, which is the Spirit. I am truth, consciousness, bliss, awareness. The Spirit inside is so joyful and so true. Sachitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Sachitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Sachitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Sachitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham. Now let's move over to the center heart and just pat the center heart. You're just tapping. And you can stop and hold your hand. I am fearless. Since I'm the pure spirit, why should I have any fear of anything? I am fearless. Now I'm just going to say one mantra that's the sounds of this center. It's just the word Jagadamba. Jagadamba. If you want to join in, I'll do it like 3 more times. Jagadamba. 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 Now hold your hand just nice and heavy here in the center heart. But you also have your attention above your head. So you're just holding your hand, nourishing the center heart. And your attention is in Sahasrara above your head. So your Kundalini will automatically go up. So as your attention is above your head, all of these imbalances just wash away. Because the Kundalini is like a fountain, it's just washing everything away. Please take away all my imbalances from the center heart, all of my fears and insecurities and things that give me no confidence at all. Since I'm the pure spirit, why should I not be confident, fearless, secure? Knowing that I'm the pure spirit gives me a fortress, and nothing can touch me, because I know I am the pure spirit. Now I can move our hand to the right heart. Please give me the dignity of knowing that I'm the pure spirit. Help me to have all the right responsibilities morally and in my life. And give me the wisdom to honor all of my relationships. And to always know how to do the right thing. Now just take your right hand, start at the base of the spine where the Kundalini starts, and very slowly just move your hand up, but also move your attention up. So now you're kind of flushing all of these imbalances all the way up, and you're getting more of this Kundalini to flow. Do this 2 more times, nice and slow, and you're doing this also with your attention inside. You can actually feel it sometimes, like a tingling up your spine, or just feel really good. So do this with very good attention and a lot of desire. And now hold your hand above your head. And just establish your attention very securely above your head. And put your hand back to your lap. And now we'll just kind of take it one step further. So we're already feeling very relaxed and some clearing out happening. So here we'll just say, please help me to experience meditation deeper than I ever have before. And just stay in this meditative state and hold your attention up. Let it float higher if you can. And when we're in a meditative state, we're very respectful towards ourselves, and we have this inner dignity that just starts to blossom. And we're recognizing how sacred life is. So now stay in this very nice, deep state of meditation, and we'll move on to listening to a wonderful, enlightening talk by Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. And when we listen as if our ears are above our head, then we'll kind of absorb the vibrations and even if we don't understand all the meaning of the words, we'll kind of understand it on that other level of just the vibrations. It's the same way when we listen to music, which we'll be doing after the Shri Mataji talk. So just prepare yourself to stay in this state of meditation and, see what happens when you listen from the state of meditation. So go ahead and start the video.
The first power that you get is that your awareness becomes collectively conscious. That you can feel another person on your fingertips. That means you become absolutely aware. Like I went today to Mexico. And I could feel the whole country. I knew about it before, but my attention was not so deeply there. I could feel the whole country has a very bad left side problem. And the left side problem is affecting even this area. And the left side problem, you can feel it very clearly, that your left side becomes heavy and you feel the heat in all your centers. So you start feeling the atmosphere, the country, the people, an individual and yourself. So you know the problem of a particular place. You may not feel that much in the beginning. You may just feel yourself to begin with. Then you start feeling others. So thus the awareness grows more and more. In the central nervous system you start feeling the problems of other people, your own problems. But it is not that you feel them as something which is painful or troublesome, but you feel them as little heat or sometimes little pain, very little, as if you are recording it like a barometer. And when that happens, you want to get rid of it, as if they are your own problem. And if you know how to get rid of it, you can do it. That's what I was doing. And that's how I'm late. Something on the collective. If you are working on something You want to finish the job, and then you want to attend to another. Don't want to leave something half done. For human beings, it is difficult in the beginning because from human awareness you are rising to superhumanness, or you can call it to super awareness, into a subtler awareness. So first the awareness is gross, and then your awareness becomes subtler. But with that, you do not feel in any way uncomfortable or upset, because you become extremely powerful, such power of compassion that you don't feel anything, no pain, no problems. The illusions disappear completely. There's no more illusion in the mind. Like people say that when you face something, you are filled with greed or lust. But when your eyes become pure, there is no greed or lust. But what happens? That you start feeling the oneness with another thing, whatever it is, in a way that it is joy-giving. Like you see someone, an attractive person, there is no sensation of baser feelings for that person. But the sensation just disappears and you start feeling the joy of the creation of that person or the thing. Like in Mexico, people have made so many things with hand. If you watch them, you might think how much it will cost, what will be the price, who has made it. But if there is no thought, then you see something which looks very joyous, because you can feel the vibrations. And you know somebody has made it who might have been a realized soul, who might have been a very great devotee of God, might have been a person who must have thought that this is your creation, O God. Such a person might have made with that feeling which is to be gratified, and you feel that we should take it. The matter has only one capacity, that it gives joy in giving to others, so that you can express your happiness into it. So you become very subtly aware of the matter, that you start understanding the matter, what it means and what is the use of a particular thing. In the same way, when you meet people, new people, absolutely never known, you know what are their needs, what problems they have, on a wider scale, on a collective scale, and also you know one simple thing, that there are people in Mexico who are seeking God, who are to be helped, who are to be given something that they want. They may not be so much aware of it, but we become aware of them. And a kind of a rapport of a very subtle type is established. And you get attracted towards other people, not through any lust or greed or any purpose, but in oneness with the joy that they have within themselves. The joy of the Spirit. You look at them and you feel this person is such a wonderful person. How do you know? You start feeling the cool vibrations in your hand from that person. And you just enjoy that person for that person's sake. not for anything, whether poor, rich, good looking, bad looking, doesn't matter. You approach the spirit of another person because you have become the spirit. People talk of big things, of organizing peace missions, this mission, that mission, to create a better relationship. All relationships which are at a gross level create problems because there is some sort of a lurking selfishness behind it. But once it becomes a spiritual relationship, you just enjoy the other person without getting into any discussion about what is your gain, what is you are going to achieve through going nearer to that personality. Thus you become the receiver of the joy, like a lake which is rippleless, which is absolutely quiet and looks like a mirror. It reflects all that is created round it completely and emits complete joy of the creation. In the same way, the heart, which is filled with the light of the Spirit, reflects the complete joy of the creation of another person. Whatever it has in a subtle way, you enjoy it. Then the time you don't see. You go beyond time. You go beyond time. You are not bothered about time. Everything has got a proper time. And you start understanding that this is the time it was to be. You don't become a slave of time. You don't become slave of any habits. You don't become slave of any temptations. But you enjoy the complete freedom of enjoying the joy.
So let's stay in this meditative state. Let's close our eyes. Let's be still, just as a lake is still. It has no ripples in it, and it's just reflecting like a mirror. Let's feel that stillness, that deep meditative state. And let's hold our whole body and our whole self in this state as we progress into the next section, which is to listen to some music. So we can listen to the music of Kalawati, and we can listen from our Sahasrara. The Sahasrara is right above our head, and when we listen through there, then we can experience it in a very lovely way. So, handing over to you, Kalawati.
As our heart represents the principles of the Divine Father and the Divine Mother, I'm going to offer today a few verses dedicated to the heart. O Divine Father, you are verily the most compassionate. In your divine compassion, which is your nature, you resolve our greatest fears. O Divine Mother, O Mother of the Universe, O Primordial Mother, your divine powers are immeasurable. You are the one who grants us the state of meditation, and you are the bestower of all the boons. To you, Divine Mother, we pay obeisance. Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhajamana Harana Bhava Bhaya Daruna. Navakanje lochana kanja mukha kara kanja pad kanja runa. Namo Matre Jagan Matre Adi Shaktvai Namo Namaha. Namo Devyai Mahadevyai Shashwati Namo Namaha Dhyanadhatri Vidyadri Cha Varadatriyai Namo Sakshat Shri Mataji Shri Adi Shakti Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo
Wow, that was beautiful. Thank you, Kalawati. And thank you, Mary, for the wonderful foot soaking and meditation as well. So let's keep it going. Stay in the meditation mood. Close our eyes. Let's put our right hand on our heart. Mother Kundalini, I am the pure spirit. Which is my true self. Mother, please give me the detachment that is from my spirit. When we say unconditional love, it means detached love. When you look at nature, nature is loving, but nature is detached. Any attached love is unnatural, therefore harmful. So, we ask our mother to grant us the detachment from our spirit. Left heart is also reflect the relationship with our mother or with our daughter. It's motherhood. If you have issues with your mother, it's a good time to forgive. If it's difficult for you to forgive your mother at this moment, there is an affirmation you can say. It works like a mantra. You can say, Mother Kundalini, you are my mother. Let's put down our right hand and then put our left hand on our right heart, right aspect of our heart, on the right side of our chest. It's good to have responsibilities, but sometimes it can have too much. So let's unload it if it's too much. Mother, you are the responsibility in me. I give my responsibilities to you, Mother. Our right heart reflect fatherhood. It reflects the relationship with our father or with our son. If you have unresolved issues with your father, then it's a good time to forgive him. If it's something you cannot forgive at this moment, you can say, God Almighty, you are my Father. We can put down our left hand and with our right hand, put at the center of our chest, which is our center heart. It is our center heart. Give us the security. So here we say, Mother, please make me fearless. From our nabi, which is at our navel area, to our heart, it's a long distance compared to other distance between chakras. It's really difficult to cross because between nabi and heart chakra, there is the ocean of illusion, all the attachment to the material world. We have been looking for security for long. Some think money can give them security, so they seek for money. Some think power will give them security, so they seek for power. But nothing in the material world can give us the true security. Our security comes from this chakra, come from our Divine Mother, the Mother Kundalini within us. So we pray, Mother, please give us the security. Please fill our heart with your love and compassion. With the joy of our spirit. We can say Ma 12 times. Ma, Ma. Breathe in so that you can say it with full force when you breathe out. Ma. 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 No matter what language you are speaking, the word for mother is always the same. Ma. That is the sound for this center chakra. That is who give us the security, our Divine Mother. She is all-powerful, and she can protect us in all aspects. With that, we feel full secure. Mother, I am secure because of your protection. Now let's put our hands down. We can put down Shri Mataji's picture If you have too many thoughts going on, you can open your eyes, look at Shri Mataji's photo. With full attention for some time until your thoughts reduce. Then you can close your eyes again. Or if you are sleepy, you also can open your eyes, look at Shri Mataji photo for some time. Or for few of you may see lights inside. Then you also can open your eyes to look at Shri Mataji photo. And then close your eyes again. Observe ourselves. Feel everywhere in our body is relaxed. Check our forehead. Is it relaxed? We can put our attention on top of our head if it's easy for you. We should not need any effort to put attention on top of our head. If you do need effort to put it there, you can put your attention inside or inside your heart, or just let your attention free. Not focus on any point, whichever works for you. Mother Kundalini, please take us to thoughtless state. Anyata sharanam nasti tvameva sharanam mama. Oh Mother, you are my refuge. Nothing else is my refuge. I fully depend on you, Mother. Slowly we can open our eyes and raise our Kundalini, take a bend. With full attention, Thank you, everybody. Back to you, Raman.
Thank you so much, Mary, Tingli, and Kalawati. Amazing meditation and beautiful, beautiful music. Very, very nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, so everyone, I hope you're feeling very peaceful and content inside after this meditation. So now is our favorite part of the program, which is Q&A. Before we start, a few classic announcements. Please raise your hand if you want to go to a breakout room or if you have a question. And also feel free to express your experience in the chat. Also, for the Spanish speakers, we have a specific room, as you know already. Also, let us know if you need a Spanish speaker. And I think we should start. Today we have beautiful leads that can answer any question, I know for sure. So let's start. Okay. Hello, Batul. How are you today? Can you unmute yourself, please? Hello.
Hi there.
How are you doing
Hi.
today?
Nice to see you. I'm great. Thank you. I'm good. Actually, that was wonderful. Heart Chakra meditation. And I didn't know we have two chakras, left and right. I thought just it's one heart chakra. And that was great. Yeah, I had problem with my father since my childhood, and I see it with masculine in my life, and I didn't know it's because of the heart chakra. I hope it's it healed tonight. And actually, in the meditation, I don't know her name. She told about something about detachment from the spirit. How can we detach from the spirit?
I don't know who said it, but I'm sure Mary or Tingli can help you clarify this point. Please go ahead.
Say that one, Tingly.
I think so. Detachment from the material world.
Not the spirit?
No.
Oh, I heard from a spirit. I thought we had, like you said, from a spirit.
The detachment, you feel the detachment, that is the quality of your spirit. We don't normally detach, right? We always attach to the material things because we're not connected with our spirit. If you connect with your spirit deeply, then we don't have any attachment naturally.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Now I
Because
understand. The
that's
detachment from the materials.
Yes.
And it was interesting. I had a candle in front of me, and I was looking at the candle, and I could see just the green light, green just in the middle of the light. That's amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much. That was amazing.
Thank you, Batul.
Thank you.
As for the right heart, it's connected to the masculine, to any relationships with your masculine part of family, which is brothers, sisters, and fathers. So it should be balanced slowly, but it will help for sure. You can try meditating on the right heart as we have done today, more regularly, and see how it goes.
Okay, thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate
you. Nice
that.
to see
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Sorry if I said it wrong. I mean the detachment that originates from the spirit.
The detachment originates from our spirit. Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello, Marie Pierre. Can you unmute yourself, please, and put the video on? Oh, okay. Hello. Yeah. Can you unmute yourself, please? Hello. One more try. Okay. How are you? Hello.
I'm okay.
How's your experience with meditation?
Uh, I did not choose to talk.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay.
But
Nice to see you anyway.
thank you.
Okay. If you want to let us know anything, just raise the hand. Okay.
I'm in Saja Yoga for a long time now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry.
I just want to, I live in Mexico and I love to listen to.
Okay.
And I'm impressed of the question and the new people ask, because when I was new, I would never have asked so deep question. So there is a very evolution, there's very nice evolution in the newcomer in Sajai.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
Thank you, Mary. Thank you. Nice to see you with us. Thank you. See you. Okay. Hello, Venkata. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. How are you? How was your experience today?
Yeah, it's good.
Do you have any questions
But
for us?
yeah, I want to go to the Telugu breakout room with Sweta.
Aha. Okay. Okay. Tech team, please put Venkata to a breakout room with Telugu Sveta. Thank you so much. Hello, Patricia. How are you today? Unmute yourself, please.
I'm feeling great. I loved our sessions today. Fabulous. And so it did bring up questions. They will probably sound really basic, but we keep talking about the mother and Mother Kundalini. And I was raised Christian, and I think of Mother Mary. And I know that Mataji, if I'm saying her name right, was also raised Christian. So when we speak of the mother, I think of Shri Mataji, I think of my mother, I think of Mother Mary, and then we say Mother Kundalini, and I'm a mother, and I think of the mother in me, and I'm not sure which mother I'm supposed to be focusing on. Or is it all of them?
Yeah, that's true. That's all of them. But I think Mary can answer this question very beautifully. Mary, please.
Chose me because of my name.
Well, then there's you too.
Yeah. Well, I think you can connect with whatever resonates with you personally. And there are a lot of overlapping elements to it, but for the most part, when we think of the Kundalini energy, which is what we're kind of calling and yearning towards because it's something that we're activating inside of us, it really is a mothering energy. And all of the qualities of the primordial mother are inside that Kundalini, because this Kundalini wants the best for us, like any good mother, wants to nurture us, and also can see us clearly, in a way that we can't even see ourselves, and can see our beauty. You know, you're a mother, I'm a mother, and when we see our children say, oh, I'm not good at anything, you know, you just have that feeling like you have no idea how wonderful you are. You have no idea how beautiful you are. And so when we use the word mother, I feel like there's flexibility to whatever your background is. But when we want to get to the core of it, I think it's that. I think it's that feeling that we are taken care of, and we're calling upon this energy to enlighten us and to nurture us, to truly let us blossom. inside. So
Hey, that
Amazing.
is a wonderful explanation. And I'm sure it will sink in and be even more meaningful when I give it a little time. Sometimes things take a little time to be fully realized. And I'm just so grateful for what you all are doing, and that I finally come around to it. And the connection that your meditation guided brought me to be able to remember and reconnect with my mother, who has passed, in her last moments, where she locked eyes with me, beautiful powder blue eyes she had, and just said, "I love you." And for that to be my parting image of her, I was able to relive it so vividly and wonderfully in that meditation. So thank you.
Thank you
Can
so
I
much.
add some to it?
Yeah.
So
Sure.
we see each other different, right? Because we have this body. We feel the separation from each other, but actually we are one on the spirit sense. So
Yeah.
you can say the mother is the reflection of the motherhood. So it's one, but it has a mirror, kind of like a mirror thing. It's reflect on everything, Mother Nature, your mother, and the Divine Mother, actually all one. Hope it helps. But this
very nice.
you only can understand through your meditation. When meditation goes deeper, and eventually you will feel the oneness. But at this time, you probably cannot feel it. But eventually, you will feel the one.
I get glimpses, little glimpses, brief and little, but they come and go. So
yes. Yeah, this is something we cannot understand by mental. That's why meditation, the main thing is go into thoughtless. So everything comes naturally. When you understand, you understand. When you don't understand, you don't. It's like not until you eat the food, taste it, you wouldn't know how it tastes like, right?
yes,
It's same thing.
yes, that's a
So
good
keep going.
I will. And this, as I said, I've had three opportunities or small contacts saying, do this. And then this came as an email, the 21-day thing. And at the same time, I got a job that puts me in this place alone for this period of time without distraction.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, this is not my normal life, that I could be in a place like this alone. So every night I come in, I do it.
That's very beautiful. And we can see it in your eyes, the spark.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, thank you, Maery, Tingli, for beautiful answers. Thank you, Patricia. Nice to see you.
Yeah, keep it up.
See you again. Thank you.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, Dinesh. Unmute yourself, please, and turn the video on. Dinesh, are you here? Yay! Hello. Unmute. Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so as usual, I think I was on before a couple of days ago. So I've been meditating for 6 years. Sahaj, I came across, but this 21 days, I'm exclusively doing Sahaj. You know, as I said before, I feel on the top, I feel like a pulsation going up. And sometimes I don't know whether it's going up or coming down. And in the middle of my hands. Today, the heart chakra, whenever I put my hand on either side, it got hotter and heavier. So I knew there's some clearing going on. and needs more clearing. So I think that's the thing I wanted to convey. The other thing, before I forget, I just want to make comment that, Maery, Tingli, Kalawati, you were brilliant, all of you. And I admire, you spending time with us. Kalawati, your voice and your playing was really good. And Raman, I just like to say, every time I see you, you're always smiling. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, I should stop probably.
Oh, no. Keep smiling.
No, it's not a problem. Actually, just to be honest, completely honest, when first time I saw you, for me, it felt unnatural because I'm not usually, I'm smiling inside, but not outside. But, I think it's a good quality.
Thank you so much for all these kind words for all of us. Yeah, very beautiful.
One of my questions is like, so I'm feeling all of those, pulsating everywhere. And then, I'm aware of all of those things and concentrating on my hands and on top of my head. It's at that moment I want to relax and go into that space where it just happens effortlessly. It only happened once for me, and I'm trying to go every time, but so that's where I'm gonna be on this course for 21 days and looking for the intermediate course as well. But if anything, as I've said, can help.
Yeah, we can give you some advice. I'm sure Maery is ready.
I have a very easy tip. Okay. Now you just said that you experienced it one time, this deep state of meditation.
Yes.
And I learned that if we just remember where we were at that moment and what we were thinking, what we were doing, kind of try to recreate that as a memory, then sometimes your Kundalini can go right back there. So I had a very strong experience in upstate New York in Kenajahari. And sometimes when I'm meditating and I'm like, come on, get on with it. I want to get there. Then I just remember where I was and what happened. And sometimes the vibrations just come like a flood. So if you can just remember that one moment, because you said you've experienced it one time, then just next time you meditate, just think of that and you can go back there. It works.
Yeah. Actually, it was during one of the sessions 2 or 3 days ago. I think we were working on the ice pack for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, I realized, and my foot soak was, I read the thing on the foot soaking and started doing it on this course. And I was using really hot water because I like hot and I sit on the sun and everything. But that day when we did the liver, I realized that I'm a right-sided person. I shouldn't be doing that because it gets me more agitated. And I think at that time when I was meditating, that's when I think somebody said like, okay, effortlessly, I'm not doing anything. Oh, Mother Kundalini, go ahead and do, clean. And that's when it happened. So I'm trying to recreate it. So it was at the meditation a few days ago.
That can also be the signal that that's what works for you, because you're figuring it out that you may tend to be more on the right side. So use that ice pack every time you meditate. Yeah.
Yay.
Sounds like you're on the right track.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right very soon.
And, I want to. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Maery.
He was saying it was going to be all right. And I said, no, less on the right. I was trying to be funny.
I caught that.
All left.
Yes. It's going to be all left. Don't worry.
I want to add one thing just from my experience. So I was, when I started meditation, so I had a very good, when I feeling the vibration was inside me, so cooling is so great. So every time I sit down, meditate, I was just expecting, come on. And then it was totally shut down. So I just couldn't feel it until 1 month later, I realized I should not expect anything. And then I just effort, just do my meditation, let it natural. So slowly it come back. So meditation is something, it's from, you have to let the Mother Nature work on you. So when you expecting something, that's what blocks you, because you're actually using this chakra doing it. When you're using this chakra, it's blocked, then you don't feel. So don't expect, just enjoy.
Yeah.
So that's my side of story. So you can take both.
Thank you for all the beautiful answers. I'm sure it helps.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dinesh. It's nice
Thank you, everybody.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. See you. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Hello, Vidushi. How are you today?
Hi, Raman, back.
Hello.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great session. I mean, I really enjoyed it. Just wanted to share the moment. This was during Mataji's speech. She said something about pure joy and collective consciousness. And before that, my heart was really pacing. I could feel it in my chest. But then after that, and she talked about this collective consciousness, and also the other point about how things are not to be timed, they just come to us. I had this amazing calming feeling where I could not feel that compounding in my chest, which was bothering me earlier, and such a calm feeling. So I was wondering if that should be always, or should you be feeling the pounding, or how should that be?
Kalawati, would you like to address this one? It's a beautiful question, actually.
It's a beautiful question, and it's a beautiful experience that you shared with us today, Vidushi. Yeah, absolutely. It is that it's such a beautiful feeling that it's even difficult to describe it in words, isn't it? But that is the state of meditation, is what you experienced, and it just comes, isn't it? As Tingli said, sometimes you may just be like, come, but it actually is given to you as a blessing. Is that so? This is, once again, we are being given the proof that it is the divine mother, the divine power, which is also reflected in us as Mother Kundalini, which really works it out. So definitely, and that gives you more of the pure desire, right? You start desiring it more when you get a taste of it. Then, because us as human beings, we didn't really know. I wasn't, brought up with that idea that I would ever have a connection with God. I come from a Christian background, and I used to believe in God, but really, I had no idea that actually I, as a human being, could have a connection with God, and I could have a rapport with God, and I could actually feel the presence of God in my life, and I could be nourished by the divine power. That's really amazing. That's a totally new dimension for us, and this is what is happening to us, and this is what we are experiencing every single day of our life when we meditate, isn't it? So keep it up.
Thank
yeah,
you.
that's very
Really
expressive,
amazing.
Kalawati. Very beautiful. Yeah, thank you, Vidushi. Amazing experience, and I hope you'll feel it every single time. Thank you, see you. Hello, Imelda. Can you unmute yourself, please, and put the video on? Hello. Yay, hello.
Problems here.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me? Okay.
Yes.
The screen says stay muted. Okay, well, I think I have two questions, but I definitely have one, and it was wonderful tonight. It was wonderful as always, but even deeper tonight. But I also want to say that the questions afterwards really helped me a lot, because I was also raised Christian. I was raised Catholic. And one of the ladies that asked a question had talked about the Blessed Mother and all of that. And I was having conflict. Well, not really conflict, but I was thinking to myself, well, I'm looking at this lady, Shri Mataji, but I went out and I got a picture of the Blessed Mother and I put it beside Humanity. And I looking at them side by side, it just was better for me because I thought I was like honoring humanity, but I realized tonight that in the discussion about the mother, that that it is that the energy is the mother and that we are being protected. So the dis-ease or whatever I had within myself about looking at humanity and getting and regarding her as the mother. Anyway, I got all that sorted out tonight, and I'm very grateful for that, for the clarification.
That's great.
Yes, thank you. And then I had another question about thoughtlessness and mindlessness. I'm getting deeper and deeper, and in fact, there's been nothing in my mind to the point where, like this morning when I woke up, I didn't even know what day is it today, and what am I supposed to do today? And is that like I was a little bit tiny bit alarmed that I didn't have any thought in my mind as to about those things. But is that how deep we go with relaxation? And of course I got back to it, but I was a little bit alarmed when I didn't know those things when I first woke up, but I'd had a wonderful relaxing sleep.
Well, that should be a super happy day for you, because that's what you need, the peace of mind without thoughts. So definitely that's the aim, but we can add a little bit to it. Ladies, anybody wants to tackle the question? Mary?
Yeah, I think that when you said that, I thought that it might be useful for you to kind of think about how children operate. So in our ideal state of meditation and balance, we can think about how children operate. They're just happy for no good reason at all. They're always wanting to have fun. They always want to see the next thing. And they're not thinking too far in the future or too far in the past. And so what you said reminded me of how children are. So you wake up and you just feel happy. Like, why do you even need to know what day it is? I mean, obviously, you have to have a job and make a living and all whatever your lifestyle is. But if you can really live like a child in that essence, then you are going to have that joy. Yeah. So I think it's all sounding wonderful. You're not going to forget how to pay your bills. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be reminded to you very quickly.
Right.
But amazing explanation, Mary. Really amazing. That's it. No more comments needed, actually.
I just wanted to say one thing. Imelda, I can see the light and joy on your face today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, she was getting it from way back then, like a few days back already. We saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we may be very serious when we're teaching. Do this, do that with your hand, what's the Kundalini. But all the yogis are very jolly people. Very, very jolly and happy. When we're meditating, we take it seriously, but beyond that, it's a good life.
Thank you for saying that about having joy in my face. I can see it looking at myself now, but thank you for that. That's very reinforcing.
Yeah, we hope that encourages you to continue and go deeper and deeper. And yeah, definitely cool that you're feeling no thoughts. That's super cool. So enjoy this, embrace this, and keep exploring that.
And I thank you, all of you, so much.
Thank you.
grateful, and for Shri Mataji for this course.
Thank you so much.
So much. I bow to you.
Thank you.
Thank
See
you.
you, Imelda.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, Gustavo Lopez. Can you unmute yourself, please? Hello, Gustavo. Are you here? Okay, doc. Next one, we'll get back to you later when you're ready to speak. Hello, Peter. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Very nice. Happy to see you again. How are you doing?
Well, tonight was really cool because, cool, what a terminology. I don't know what happened. I think I may have fell asleep. I got so relaxed there at the end. Like all of a sudden, it's like I came back and I kind of missed some comments and I'm like, what happened? So I feel good about that. And what Carmen said helped me a lot as a Christian and struggling with being a Catholic and, you know, who is this mother thing? And am I kind of like cheating on what I believe? I don't know. It's starting to come together. I'm handicapped. I lost half my right leg in a bad foot surgery, and then my left leg, they screwed up a surgery. I still have a foot, but I have a wound on my ankle that's not healed yet. So I can't do the foot soaking, and I feel like I thought maybe I'm not going to get this. Maybe I should just give up the last couple nights. And then tonight I was just like, F it. I don't care if I can't soak my foot. You know, my Kundalini thing is going to happen anyway. And
Wow, that's so strong. I mean, that type of willpower, we all need this. Yeah, continue, please. Sorry.
I want to keep doing this. I want to look happy like you look. There's a glow from Carmen, from you. I'm not missing anybody, but I'm just saying, there's that, I can feel the aura. And it's very attractive. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or whatever. I'm just doing the best I can with it and stop judging myself.
Well, I can tell you for sure, I feel aura from you, very strong aura actually. Sometimes we all have to remind ourselves about this willpower, you know. It's amazing. So you have it already. Just believe in you. Yeah.
You're already overcoming something. Yeah.
And food soak, no food soak doesn't really matter. It's still happening. So, you know, it's for everybody, it's very different, depending on the state and conditions. But you're an amazing human. That's the most important part.
I feel the connection over my head is cool. My hands vibrate. It's hard to put into words. It's very exciting, at least for me anyway. It sounds kind of goofy, but...
No, very nice. I'm sure everybody in the meeting can feel this energy from you.
Well, I don't want to interrupt, but I feel like it's the third maybe time that someone's said that they have a Christian background and trying to, you know, associate what you're learning here with your background. And be assured that everything that you're learning here is going to help you understand your Christian background and your Christianity in a deeper way, in a more in a different way. But you'll understand your upbringing, because I mean, I have a Christian background too, and since I've been doing this, it's helped me understand that background more. And there's nothing about cheating or not. I mean, that's what you know, like my Christian church when I grew up, that's what they would tell me, you know. So you have to kind of get over that. But if you want to see for yourself and make sense, you know, make sense of what you're learning here with your religion, then it's absolutely the best way to do it. Yeah.
One thing I can say for sure is that, one, I know there's a God. Two, it's not me. And three, he, she, it loves me. Everything else I'm realizing is up to my own interpretation, but I don't have to listen to somebody's man-made thing. I used to be an altar boy when I was a kid, and I felt that power on the altar when you received communion, for me, not for anybody else. All the rest of it, I'm really not sure of. But I'm grateful somehow, some way I ran into this course. I can't even tell you how I found it, and I'm just going for it. I'm very anyway. I won't take up the whole time.
No, it's amazing. I'm really like so impressed, to be honest. Wow. You're a really great person, Peter, and we all like feel this, I'm sure, and we definitely send you lots of love to encourage you to spread your beautiful energy around the world as well to everybody who sees you. It's very beautiful. It's very heart touching, actually, at least for me. So thank you so much for sharing this in such words.
Thank you. It's inspiration.
Thank you for the joy, Peter, for sharing this joy with us. You gave us great joy today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super happy to have you here with us. Super happy. Thank you. I hope we helped you to answer the questions and boost your confidence a little bit.
It's all connected. It's all, I don't know how it is, but it's all starting to connect, and it's very exciting.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Keep that seeking right there. That boldness that you have, that endurance that you've overcome your physical, handicap, and that just pushing yourself to want to really know God and know yourself and really go deeper into this spiritual path. That is really the core of it, is that emotional side of, I want to do this. So you're doing it.
Very nice, Peter. Big hugs from all of us to you. And yeah.
It's nice to have found you guys. I'm excited. I really am.
We're
Thank
happy
you so
to have
much.
you.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. So we'll see you tomorrow, for
Yes.
sure. Thank you for your beautiful, beautiful experiences today. Thank you. See you, Peter. Bye. Hello, Ashok. How are you today? Would you like to speak to us? Okay, think a little bit about this. Hello, Margaret. Would you like to show us your beautiful face and say hi? No? Okay. Gustavo Lopez, again, your turn. Please unmute yourself if you would like to speak. Oh, okay, Ashok is here. Hello, Ashok. How are you? Oh, where did he go? Okay, let's move on then. Hello, Kyle. How are you doing today? Hello.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
You know what? I'm doing great. I did what Peter said and what like everybody is saying. I've gone to the beach the past few days, and I've gone with some friends and done the whole doing the handover and tying the knot and everything, and they tell me I look so stupid out there, and it's been so funny, but I've done it the past 3 days, and because it's been pretty nice weather and there's been quite a few people out at the beach, but so doing the foot soaking out there, or even sitting in the just where the water, at least where I can sit in the water constantly. But the past couple nights I've been doing the foot soaking with you guys while sitting in the jacuzzi or sitting in the pool, like just having my feet sitting in there with my laptop, and man, it's been amazing.
Yeah, we finally see your smile so beautifully.
I've been smiling the whole time.
No, of course. You know what I mean.
I'm like you, people, I have a constant smile on my face all the time.
Yeah, that's great.
They think I'm like high on my medication constantly, but
no,
you know,
you're changing. Yeah.
like what Peter is saying, it's like just I've but with all the pain and everything like that, and it's just been so great to be along with this ride. But you know what? Also, it's like, tonight's Friday night. I usually would be out doing something that's a waste of time with a waste of time people. And instead, I'm sitting here and like making myself feel better. And,
Wow, that's cool. That's really good.
and doing this every night, I mean, I try to stay busy to keep myself from feeling the pain all the time, but doing this instead of doing that stuff where it kind of causes more pain to the body. This has been like so amazing, you guys.
Yeah, and that's very big deal, just this simple decision to choose this instead of that. It's very crucial point in transformation. So
it's been hard to like cancel these things like tonight, especially. Yeah, and tomorrow night, like, I don't know if I can do it, but I'm gonna try. And you know what else this is good for? I can tell this is good for my dog. My dog sits right here on the bed. And I don't know if anybody has said that so far, but my dog is she's about to turn 18 years old in April, and she has her breathing is pretty heavy, and I've been watching her the past like week, and her breathing has been just right at the right beats per minute that it should be at. It's amazing.
yeah, we help the dog as well. That's
Can you
great.
believe that? I mean,
I can't believe. I know that it helps.
but it
So
totally helps because she
yeah,
has bad heart murmurs, but she
Yes,
acts like a puppy still.
yeah, that's the energy. It nourishes everything in the nature. You can put your hand on the plant, you will nourish the plant too.
But she feels it from me. She
Yeah.
has such a connection with me. um when I'm in pain, she's you can tell, she will just stay right by me and be like feeling like she's in pain.
yeah.
Or
Dogs are very connected to the left heart. It's a known
that
fact that they're very emotional animals, so they feel very deeply.
man, yeah, they do. I mean, certain dogs with certain people, like I can just think in my head, you know okay, I'm gonna take her for a walk right now. Okay, I'm ready to go for the door, and she'll start going for the door for a walk. Like it's a walk type.
That's also great that it's a meditative companion, so also very nice
Yeah,
atmosphere.
she feels it, but I think she feels it from like the music and everything too. And just the relaxation. I don't know. It feels it from every.
Yes, yes, animal feels energy, actually more than human.
Yeah, that's true, Tingli. That's true. Thank
Sit,
you.
putting your feet in a jacuzzi or that type of water has been like really helpful because I have really bad circulation on my legs, and it really helps with me, like with the meditation part. So I don't know if Peter like has access to like that hot of water, over 100 degrees. I think my jacuzzi set at like 105.
Have you been foot soaking at the beach too, in the ocean? Because that's the best.
Oh yeah, I did it in the ocean. Like sat inside the water, like just right to where you can be submerged.
That's great.
I did it
And
too.
when you're I don't know if you just do that simple thing I did at the foot soak where you raise up and then push down the left and right and then point right into the ocean, and just do that a few times. Even if you're not really going to fully foot soak, if you're just hanging around the beach and frolicking, you can still kind of take a moment and just, clear out just a very, very quick foot soak if you're with friends or something. You don't have to sit for a long time, but it'll work itself out because you're in nature. So
Yeah, I think I remember you doing that in the beginning when you first
yeah.
taught it.
Yeah. And you
Yeah,
can
that's a great advice, Maery.
inhale and then exhale. And like I said, it can be casual if you're just with friends. Anytime you're at the ocean, just take your shoes off and do it. It's really quick.
Okay, great.
Thank you for your advice,
There
Maery.
is one thing that I wanted to suggest now that Kyle just shared his experience. The best thing is to actually have a foot soak bucket, a traditional sort of a dish pan, because what you want to do, you only want to use that for your foot soak. So if you're doing your foot soak in a jacuzzi, then you're not gonna be able to give the jacuzzi just for foot soak, right? And it's really easy because then you can place the foot soak bowl in front of your your meditative place as well. So I don't know if you have a photograph of Shri Mataji right now, but if you don't, you can also download it and frame it and try to meditate, and your meditations will improve a lot. The meditative state will be much deeper. And then when you want to meditate in front of your meditation place, right, you can bring your foot soak bowl, and that's the traditional way we do it. I would say it's the easiest and the best is to do it that way.
Yeah, keep it classic.
And keep it only for food soak. That's the point. Don't use it for something else.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I was okay. Yeah.
Thank you everybody for all the comments. Kyle, you got lots of information.
Yes.
So
thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Very helpful.
Thank you so much for your experience today. Thank you. See you. Bye. Hello, Margaret. I finally see your video. Please unmute yourself. Unmute, please. Try it again. Yep.
Yeah.
Hello.
I want to say congratulations to the ladies. The vibration was very, very strong, and I enjoyed it very much. I had a strong feeling of vibration while they were performing. They were very expressive, and I really enjoyed this. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We all did enjoy this for sure.
Yeah, it was really strong and nice. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Do you have any questions for us?
No, I'm Sahaj and a long time now, more than 15 years.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. So that's why I like to follow up at all times, Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Margaret.
Okay, bye-bye.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, Ray Ann. How are you today?
I'm doing good, actually. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, very good.
Good. I just wanted to echo the sentiments everyone else is saying. I felt so much energy tonight, especially when we were working on the left part. Tremendous. Like I could feel almost like the energy pulling from my face, or I don't know, like I hadn't felt that before. So I just want to echo like the appreciation for everybody doing this work and everything that you guys are teaching and sharing with all of us. And I had a question about the left heart, but I think it got answered because I'm one of the people that lost a pet recently. And you were saying like left heart is the connection with the animal. So it makes sense, I think, why I would.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if it's a long-term pet, it can be tough.
Yeah, 17 years though.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you guys. I definitely, it was very, very strong. So
thank you so much. Thank you for your kind words.
Of course.
And
have a great,
yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah. Have a great evening.
You too. Bye. Hello, Iqbal Bano. I hope I pronounced it correct. Hello.
Hi, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Hi. Thank you. And how are you?
Very good. How was your meditation?
It's fine. Now I started. Inshallah, I will improve day by day. Thank you so much for your support always. God bless you all.
Thank you so much. You have any questions for us?
No, right now I am just now starting. Later on, I will, inshallah. I will
Okay.
ask.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Pray
See
for
you.
me.
Bye. Okay, anybody else? Please turn the videos on so we can see that you're ready to speak. Okay, okay. Hello, Queen Sharma. How are you today? Would you like to show us the video? Hello. Okay, moving on. Not many videos. Should I take it as a sign that you don't want to talk to us? Okay, so let's remind you again that now is the time that you can talk to us, and not necessarily the questions. You can share any beautiful experience that can open your heart. Maybe you want to share something, some story of your life. That would be great. Yeah, and let us know if you still want to share something. Otherwise, we can do a short meditation before we conclude the session. Okay, you'll have a few minutes to decide if you want to talk to us a little bit. Anything you would like to share before we move to meditation? Maery, Tingli, and Kalawati? Anything about the heart? Maybe some useful tips, how to meditate on the heart, or how to use your heart in your life? That would be a great tip.
I have one. So for me, it works wonders. So when you feel a center heart, so Maery says you feel like both the little finger, and then it means your center heart catch. So, but sometimes you actually feel the pressure on the chest and the center. That's your center heart. So it's very unpleasant. So the thing to clear center heart is try to be happy, to be joyful. Then it will remove quickly. Sometimes you try to clear and it's difficult, but if you think something joyful, happy, even just a joke, a good joke, it can remove your center heart. That's my tip.
Good tip. Can you tell us a good joke?
No, I'm very bad on that.
No, I'm just joking, but it would be nice to hear a good joke to use sometimes.
And laughing.
Yeah.
I have one.
Oh, good. Go ahead.
Why did the pharmaceutical company cross the road to get to the side effects? Other side effects.
Yeah, that's true. That's very good joke.
Really dumb. You wanted a dumb one. So.
Yeah, it's like, a joke, but not a joke as well. Hello, Irina. You have a hand raised. Would you like to add something to us?
Yeah. Hi. Hello. Everybody.
Hi.
I didn't see you for a long time. I almost didn't have anything until you said about, sharing something about the heart. And I remembered my experience of opening the heart I would say maybe it was in the first 2 years since I started meditating. I had a little uncomfortable situation with some of the, people around me who were, for no reason of mine, they kind of were a little aggressive towards me. And I started learning about, this heart, that through our heart, the transformation can happen if we just allow this energy to work. And there was one time when I just went and sat on the ground, and I was trying to introspect my state. Why, first of all, I'm taking it personally, and second part is, what can I do? And I realized that whoever is trying to cause problems for me, I can't change anything about them. But I started looking deeper inside and trying to understand what can I do still about the situation. And at that time, I realized that I have to start with myself. And I just put my hand on the heart and I started saying, you know, Mother, just allow me to feel love towards these people, and no matter what, just allow it to flow. And it was very mechanical in the beginning. I just would say, you know, I love these people, and I don't feel any grudge or any unforgiveness. And but the more I started repeating, I started, you know, my attention started penetrating that that, you know, those words, and it became like, you know, mantra filled up with the energy. And after some time, I felt like my heart opened up, and I got so much light in it, like a sun came into my heart. And I felt so light. Nothing was bothering me anymore. And it was very beautiful, very peaceful. And it was so amazing because it materialized very, very shortly, where, you know, this energy and Mother and whatever you may call at this moment, this energy, but she gave me opportunity to, without, you know, facing or, you know, kind of standing up to those people or trying to prove anything. She just created opportunity for me to just move on to much better place. She gave me opportunity to be where I am right now and have beautiful, you know, relations with the, you know, with the family I have in collective. And that was a good experience for me to realize that the moment we allow this energy to work out things, she'll transform first of all us, but she also will transform those people who might not realize that they play into the hands of certain negativity or certain petty things, which just, you know, which works through their hearts. And this compassionate energy will just transform everybody involved. And it's going to be so much love flowing. So I just felt like
Beautiful, beautiful. I feel the love flowing.
That remind me something Shri Mataji said. So the trajectory of love is a parabola. So you love others and then come back. The love also comes back to you. The trajectory of hate also is a parabola. If you hate people, it comes back to you too.
That's true. The law of nature. Actually, Irina kind of triggered me to remember something. A good trick, I think, not a trick, like a tip how to easily open the heart. I will share quickly before we move on. So in my case, from a very young age, I was definitely like a strong seeker and always was looking for the absolute truth in everything, literally everything. And I remember I felt like from a young age, I felt that there should be something that brings all people together, because it doesn't make sense, you know, something that created a dog or something that created a tree should be the same that created me or you know, Kalawati or Irina. So I knew that in my heart that the source of all the life on earth should be just one, you know, it's all the same source. So later on it kind of developed to a feeling and understanding that everybody is my brother and sister and everybody is my family, because the source is one. So basically, you know, we have one mother and one father, which is divine creation, and all the animals, all the trees share this. You know, it's all the same. And when you really understand it with your heart and accept it and kind of go through your life with this understanding that anybody who you see on the street is your brother, like a real brother or a sister, then it changes everything. Your heart is all the time open. So I hope that's a helpful tip. It helped me a lot, for sure. I hope it helps
Thank you, Raman. And that's exactly what I felt tonight, because we are all coming, we're so different, right? And coming from all walks of life and from so many different places, backgrounds and everything, but we're all coming together here every single evening with one goal, and that is our spiritual ascent. And we are here, we are interacting with each other, we are sharing, we're building this bond, but actually the purpose is this, isn't it? So although we're really becoming a family slowly, aren't we? But still, you know, we are, the only thing that binds us together is this goal for our spiritual ascent. That's why we are all here, right? And I think that makes it so beautiful.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
that's true.
remind me something Shri Mataji said. So how come the detachment? It's difficult, right? For example, I attach to my daughter, for example. So if you see we are one, like me and my daughter, there's no other. I am her, she's me, there's no other. Then there's nothing called attachment, because do you attach, like Shri Mataji said, do you attach to your own hand? You don't, because that's your own.
That's true.
So
That's
that
true.
comes to when we see the oneness, then the detachment comes.
Yeah, beautifully said. I'm sorry, I'll interrupt you because Peter raised the hand.
Oh, sorry.
I saw the cat, beautiful cat, Peter, walking on you.
Yeah, that's Mr.
Yeah,
Puck.
go. Mr. Who?
Mr. Puck, P-U-C-K, like hockey puck.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And that was going to bring one of two questions I have. Once I start to meditate and I'm in my comfy chair here, as soon as I do, he jumps right on my chest. And I want to throw him away because I'm like, you're getting in the way of my meditation. And then he's headbutting me and licking my ear. And I'm like, calm down already. I feel stupid. So I didn't know if the cat's sensing the vibes that's what's happening and wants to be a part of. I know that sounds crazy, but when I don't feel good, I have another cat. I have two of them. Holly, which is an Abyssinian, he's a Somali. So they're very special. They're just not average cats. And they seem to be able to sense my vibrations. And I kind of sense theirs, which is, I know, sounds a little weird. But the fact
No,
of the
not
matter
at all.
is-
Yeah.
No? Okay, because I was getting mad that I didn't want him messing up my meditation, but I didn't want to be mean to him either because I'm just not like that. I love the cats. Anyway, so that was one thing. And when the other gentleman, I think it was Keith or Kevin, I don't know, but when he shared about his dog, and then I thought, well, that gave me the permission to actually ask the question because I felt super stupid.
No, not at all. Animals very sensitive.
Yeah, animals are so beautiful and so loving. And actually, I'll tell you one thing. Shri Mataji told in one of the speeches that animals are actually fully controlled by God, like fully. You know, we as humans, we have freedom of choice given from God as well, but animals are fully in control of God. So if he comes to you, he brings you some love from God. So
Animals, I think, are so cool because they are unconditional love. They
Yes.
don't have any
Absolutely.
kind of issues once they see you, whether they're a dog or cat. They're very excited, and they don't give you well, one of my cats gives me a little attitude, but that's not Mr. Puck. Anyway, the second thing I wanted to ask was, during everything that's going on in the world right now, I've allowed, I guess, myself to get caught up in the fear. And I'm trying to balance that with the fact that there's nothing I can do about it. The powerlessness, what happens around me, all I can change is my attitudes and my actions. Everything else is out of my hands. But yet I'm still in the midst of it and I'm allowing the fear to overwhelm me. Can anybody give me some ideas on how to get rid of that?
Yep, Irina can.
Peter, I've been actually having this conversation with at least 3 people in the last couple of days. And what we need to realize that within us, there are enemies of our spirit. There is fear, there is anger, there is lust, jealousy. So anybody who can control you through those enemies of your spirit can control you. So if we realize that we will start working on those, on eliminating those from inside. And the heart, which we talk today, is the fear, or fearlessness center. And if you welcome the energy within and just very simply realize that energy, you are all pervading and all powerful. And if you are there to protect me, why should I feel any fear? And when you accept that within and realize that this energy protects you, that's how we start. We start with Abundant to protect us. And she has capacity, and all those who have SY in front of the name, they felt it every day, that protection from so many different things. When you realize that you're protected and there is no place for fear, nobody can control you. The same about greed, the same about other enemies of your spirit. So when working on those and through the meditation, we all welcoming introspection, and we're welcoming this, empowerment of ourselves and empowerment of our beautiful qualities, and the energy starts working these weaknesses within ourselves, then we realize we can face whatever challenges come, but also we become much stronger in our confidence in ourselves, in this energy, in this group who is around you, who is always there to help you. We're not alone. So the fear comes to those who are lonely, alone, and actually alone doesn't mean lonely, but those who are lonely, they can feel that fear. But here we are trying to tell you, you're not alone. You don't have to feel lonely. You have the support system. We could feel a weak moment, but it doesn't mean that it should last. So having that strength in your heart and welcoming this energy into your heart will make you very powerful.
I want to add one thing, if it helps, because it helps me. When we put hands on our heart, what we say, we are not this body, we are the spirit. And Maery said the affirmation, as a spirit, we're eternal. So don't worry, nothing will disappear. You will not disappear.
Yeah, that's very helpful.
I have
one thing I wanted to say, what you just said earlier about your daughter. I have a 15 and a 17-year-old daughters, which I allow to mess me up in my head. They give me a hard time. And I really enjoyed, or it made sense, the connection about, I don't think about my hand. It's just a part of me. So I shouldn't have to worry about my two daughters as much as I do, because they're a part of me. That really helped me a lot tonight. Thank you. I wanted to just make sure I said that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Maery, go ahead.
Yeah, so when you originally said the question, I was thinking, maybe you're watching the news and you're worried about what's going on and, with the pandemic and the wars and all these things that really, for sensitive people, it's tough, and you feel bad about these things. And when we're saying that we are all one, the hippie phrase, we are all one, like when you actually think that we are all one, then you have to realize that as we're clearing out this fear, like what Irina was saying, as we're clearing out anything that's this negativity inside of us, we are actually clearing it out of the whole world, because we are collective beings as humanity. So when we work on our chakras and we get this detail and we think, it's not me culture. It's not. It's actually you're clearing out something in the collective consciousness. So with that said, as you meditate and get deeper and clear things out and progress, you are helping the whole world. And I think that when that dawns on us, we see our own power and we can see the power of our transformation, but it extends beyond us because we are all connected. And so when we kind of loop that all back around, you realize that it's not just self-care, it's not just me being healthy, it's you actually contributing to making the world a better place. I know it sounds very cheesy, but it's really true. It's really true.
Not really. Is that why it's important that we meditate together as a unit almost?
Yes, yes,
I
absolutely.
think
More powerful that way?
it helps in a lot of levels, but that would be, yeah, we're very collective.
So I want to add to what Maery said. You, by meditating, you are helping the whole world, but you don't know anything about it. That's the beauty of it. You don't know you are helping, but you are helping.
Yeah, what Tingli means is just, you know, it's so subtle, and mostly Kundalini is working through you, as you are being an instrument for Kundalini. So that's what she means when you don't know what you're doing, actually, you know, when you're working it out. So that's a interesting thing, actually.
Yeah, the nature working the world through you, but you don't know you're doing anything.
Yeah, and it doesn't give you, you know, this ego, okay, I'm
ego,
clearing
yes.
the world right now. So yeah, it's beautiful and subtle. Thank you, Peter, for beautiful questions. Today you're the star of the show today. We are giving you a Grammy Award or whatever.
I'll be quiet. Thank you.
No, that's good. We encourage you. Thank you so much. And yeah, beautiful cat. I love cats so much. Okay, I saw someone turned on the video. I think it was Garine. Hello, Garine. Would you like to speak to us a little bit?
Yes, and good to talk, to open your heart.
True. Garine, please talk to us. Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Nice to see
Hi.
you.
Nice to see you too. This is very nice whatever you're doing, and it's really appreciated the efforts of everybody. Thank you so much.
How was your experience? You have any questions or want to share something?
I'm not still feeling anything with my my fingers, my hands. Sometimes I'm feeling the vibration all in my body, and I'm sleeping also during the meditation. So I'm not happy for that.
And that's okay. That's a clearance.
And people, everybody are different. I remember when I joined Science Yoga first day, so there was a lady, and she told me, you know, you just keep doing it. For me, I felt after 8 months, just to be patient, keep doing it. That's what she told me. So everybody is different. So somebody feel it fast, somebody feels slow. But as long as you feel peaceful, good, that's good, you know, good start. So the nature works differently, just like in the nature, some tree grows slower, some tree grow faster, but maybe the slower tree will grow much bigger later, right? We never know. So you have to be patient and give yourself the chance, and slowly.
I am hanging there. I am a fighter. I'm hanging there.
That's
Great.
That's great.
Yeah, but
did you get the
today it
chance?
was emotional.
Did you get the chance to try foot soak? Are you doing foot soak along with us?
Yes.
Great.
I tried the foot soak, and even the ice pack, I'm putting it every day.
Great.
Yeah, so for you, like you say, you're easy falling asleep, right? You may try candling. Just try on that, because the sleepy normally is due to the left side. Yeah, you work on, just do experiment on yourself and see if candle works better, or the ice pack works better.
Yeah, definitely give a try to candling. It should help with sleepiness a little bit. Okay.
But I'm sleeping very comfortably, like really, really comfortably.
I'm pretty sure it's comfortable.
You already see the effect, but don't worry about the feeling in hand and in the body. Everybody different. Everybody equally beautiful. Yes, equally beautiful. Just different.
Yes. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Garine.
You're welcome.
Where are you joining us
But you're
from?
spelling my name. You're spelling my name really good and the right way.
Yeah,
How
because
come?
I'm from Eastern Europe. I speak Russian, so
Oh,
you're
okay.
probably from Azerbaijan or maybe Armenia.
I am Armenian from Syria.
Oh, wow.
Not
Yeah, so
Azerbaijan, not Turkey, not at all.
okay, so I guessed it second time, Armenia. Okay. That's how I
But I
know
come
that.
from Syria.
Oh, from Syria. Okay.
So yeah, I don't speak Russian. I speak Arabic.
Okay, got it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
You,
somehow I know. Thank
So
you.
just one more question, quick, very quick.
Yes.
Sure.
For you.
Where we put ice pack on our heart or on our
On the
liver?
liver, on the
Liver.
right side below
Yeah.
the rib cage.
For how long?
10-15 minutes, maybe less. It depends on your state, but try like 5-10 minutes should be enough.
Yeah, if our body is too hot or no.
It's not mostly for the body, but it's if you feel like right-sided, if you have like rushing mind and thoughts, it will help to calm down your attention.
But sometimes I feel so sleepy and tired.
That's
So
mostly from left side. Sorry, Raman.
yeah. So definitely no ice pack for now. Mostly try the candling as we advised to Garine. Candling, we can show you at the end of the program the materials where you can check it out how to do this.
Okay,
and
sure.
Try that out.
Thank you so much.
So do the simple candling. Just put one candle behind your back left side. Why when you do meditation? Try that one. It's very simple. Yeah.
Yeah, just a caution tip when you put it in the bag, be careful because
Yes.
You have to put it a little bit far from your body,
Yes,
not to
no.
burn yourself. Be
On the
careful.
left side, a little bit far. Don't burn your self. Be careful. Yeah. When you use candle, be careful. Yeah, just
Thank
try
you.
that. See if that helps.
Yeah. So sometimes I just put like around my heart, like turn it around. Is that right?
No need for ice pack. No. Oh, you mean the candle?
Yeah, the candle.
Candle, yeah, you can do like that, like near your chakras, like if it's heart, near the heart.
But on the left side, not for the center.
Yeah.
On the left. Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes. And
yeah,
then
that's good to know.
Yes. Another thing is for candling, because when you do candle, it can heat up your right side. So after do few days, just have a rest for some time.
Oh, okay.
And then when you still feel the sleepiness, then you can try to again.
Sure.
And
Thank you so much.
Maybe
Appreciate that. Thank you. I learned a lot. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
your patience, all of you, Raman, and all of the ladies. Thank you.
And we appreciate
Have a
your
good-
patience as well.
Have a
Irina,
good
you want to
night.
say
Thank you.
something?
Yeah, can I suggest that everybody who feels a little sleepy and who would like a little bit guidance, try to get with us one-on-one so that you see how to do it right, so that you are feeling very comfortable, like doing foot soak with us for a couple of days. Now you're pro at it. So you will become pro at candling as well. We may help you to maybe check vibrations, and you will feel, your subtle system. You'll start recognizing what, what that means, and all the knowledge which you gained so far will be very useful. You can start applying. So if you are not sure, don't feel like I have to do it by myself. Just ask one-on-one after the meditation, and somebody will definitely guide you and help, and it'll be a very joyful experience.
Yeah, that's a very, very good point, Irina. Yeah, please reach out to us next session and go to a breakout room or one-to-one session. We'll help you there. We'll show you how to do it.
Thank
you. Yeah, thank you,
And
Irina.
left side, sorry, Raman. So left side is more difficult than right side. I mean, it feels not good, right? Right side is actually just feel heat, not so bad. But left side, you feel very lazy. You don't want to do anything. Yes, so definitely reach out for help.
Yeah. That's
how
right.
you're not. Mhm.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you, Garine and Batul. Nice to
Thank you.
see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you
Bye.
tomorrow.
Have a good
Thank you.
night.
Have a good
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste. Okay, everyone. I think we should move on to the meditation before we finish. It's getting late on the East Coast. So, Mary, would you like to conduct a short meditation before we finish?
Sure.
Thank you.
Well, I was going to say one comment, so I keep saying I'll move on, but I feel like saying it. So
Sure.
generally, and I don't know if this is repeating, but generally, if you're sitting down to meditate and you're falling asleep, then you have more of your energy on the left side. And generally, if you sit down to meditate and you just have racing thoughts and you just can't settle down, then generally you're more on the right side. And so also in general, when we want to reduce the amount of energy on the left side because you're getting sleepy, then we want to heat that up. This is why we're using candles, and this is why we use a warm foot soak. So anything that we want to, give some oomph to because we feel blah and we just fall asleep, we want to wake it up by giving it light. So think of it like that. And then if you're so busy and you're just frantic in your mind and you sit down to meditate and you just reach that thoughtless state because your mind is racing, then you just want to cool it, cool down. So you want to use the ice pack, you want to use cold water. So think of it in that way in general. And you may already know for yourself what happens to you when you sit down to meditate. If you're someone who can't stop their thoughts, then you're more on the right side. If you're someone who falls asleep, then you're more on the left side. So any way that you can know what's going to work for you, you'll know what treatments to do, because it's giving you a huge toolbox. We're all giving you a huge toolbox, and then you just have to use the right tool. So that would be like the next step for everyone. I just kind of wanted to chime in with that little tip. So let's go ahead and wrap up by enjoying a little bit more meditation time. So let's just kind of relax. So let's go ahead and also, since we've been talking, we can also raise our Kundalini to start off. So go ahead and do that. So we can place our right hand on the top of the head, press down, pull our fingers up, put a nice pressure there, and then rotate your scalp a little clockwise. And then slowly lift your hand up so the space between your hand and the top of your head just lengthens. Let your hand stay there for a moment. And with your attention, just try to recognize where your hand is. And now bring your hand back to your lap, but keep your attention right there where your hand was a moment ago. Take a few deep breaths. Just let it out really slowly. Now see if you can use your attention to raise your Kundalini. So you'll start at the base of the spine. Just put your attention there. Now put your attention slightly higher to around your hips. Now raise your attention to your stomach area. Now raise your attention to your heart. And now your throat area and your shoulders. And now in your mind. And then your attention is now above your head. So just as we use our hands to raise our Kundalini, we can also do this with our attention. So do that one more time, just at your own pace. You're starting at the base of the spine and going all the way up to the Sahasrara. Now put your right hand on your left heart. I am the pure spirit. This is my greatest comfort, because this is the eternal self, the part of me that never changes and that just exists as pure joy. Now use your hand to raise your Kundalini up. Start at the base of the spine, go very slowly. And now that we've been meditating for a while tonight, we can just try to get a few more threads of the Kundalini to come up. So you're starting at the base of the spine, and you're just asking the Kundalini to come up the Sushumna Nadi, all the way up through into the Sahasrara. And now we can hold our hand above our head, and we can also just do a clockwise motion, kind of like where a halo would be. You can do a clockwise motion to encourage more of this energy to come up to the Sahasrara. Then pinch your fingers together and just pull a few more threads of the Kundalini to come up. Toss them gently all the way up to the sky or infinity. So do that a couple more times. You just pinch your fingers at the top of the head, pull a few more threads of the Kundalini, and now hold your hand also again above your head, so your palm is facing your head. And now try to reach the top of your head to your hand. So you're kind of sitting a little more straight. You're kind of yearning to reach up. And your attention is just so fully in this area. Now bring your hand down, but remain in that same position where you're kind of stretching your attention up. And in effect, you're kind of sitting a little taller and you're just enjoying that silence. So we'll sit here with our attention fully in Sahasrara just for another moment. And if you have trouble thinking at this point, just say, I'll think about that in one more minute, because we're just going to stay here a little tiny bit longer. So just push yourself like the grand finale. Just see if you can hold your attention up a little bit longer. Now let's put our hands in Namaste and take a moment to say a prayer inside and to kind of take this experience and expand it. So whatever your background is or however you're comfortable, just feel that comfort of the spirit and say a prayer inside that is very meaningful to your journey. And also expand it out into the world in some way. And now one last thing is that it's very nice at this point to feel a lot of gratitude for your self-realization and for your experiences that are so spiritual and so sacred. So let's just feel that gratitude that we can have this connection. And now we can slowly raise our Kundalini and give a bandhan to wrap up.
Thank you, Maery. Oh, very, very peaceful. Thank you, everybody, all the team for today. And before we all leave, let's just take a look at our website. If our tech team can pull it on the screen. We just want to show you where to find all the resources in one place on the website. Yeah, so you can scroll down on our website and go to the section with the resources, as you see on the screen, and find the resources according to the day that we're in. Yeah, so for tomorrow we're gonna be covering Vishuddhi Chakra, which is the chakra that is responsible for our collectivity. And in general, anything that you want to read again or just remind yourself any information, you can find it on our website in this section. So that's one thing that we wanted to tell you. And yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be exploring our Vishuddhi Chakra and we'll work on strengthening the collective aspect in our being, and also exploring what is the witness state and how to achieve it and how to maintain it. So tomorrow is going to be exciting, very nice topic, beautiful leads as well. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, Maery, Tingli, Kalawati, and Irina, and everyone who joined today and helped with this program, and everybody who joined us as a seeker and practitioner. Thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow. For now, you're free to leave the session if you would like so. See you and have a good night.
Good night to everybody.
Good night. Good night. Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Namaste.
Okay. Thank you, Garine. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.